All right, then imperfecto. Imperfecto, when you, again, express, or when you use it when you're talking about things that happened in the past. But look, you're going to use it when you're talking about something that happens many times, not once, because if it's only one time, it's pretérito. Many times, it's imperfecto. Yo comía helado todos los días, so you used to eat ice cream every day. All right? Also, to talk about things you used to do, so happens more than one time. Things that you used to do refer to things that you did it multiple times. Then every time you use in English was plus ing, right? Most of the time, I was walking. Okay, so was plus ing, that in Spanish is equal to imperfecto. Or she were cooking. Cooking. Okay, so where was plus ing is equal to imperfecto. Okay, was in progress. Okay, then describe an action, a condition, all right? So yo estaba muy triste, yo estaba muy enferma, yo estaba muy cansada. You have to use the verb estar, which is to be, and you got it conjugated in pretérito, imperfecto. Every time you talk about age, attitude, appearance, you have to use imperfecto. All right, repeating, well, this one, repeating action that happens more than once, again, imperfecto. Location have to be the verb to be start and imperfecto. All right, weather have to be an imperfecto unless you say yesterday, ayer llovió, ayer nevó. But if you don't say when that happens, then it have to be imperfecto. Time in the past tense have to be an imperfecto. Okay. All right, so we're going to talk about this one and talk about things that you used to do, right? Again, it fall into this one. You have to use imperfecto. Now, let's talk about this one right here, which is this one right here, okay? So when you are talking about an action that was in progress and something disrupt that action that was in progress, you have to use pretérito and imperfecto. For example, yo caminaba, so the action is in progress, all right? I'm talking about past, but the action wasn't completed in the past. I was in the progress, I was walking. Cuando comenzó a llover. All right, so this is too little. Come on. Okay, yo caminaba cuando comenzó a llover. Yo caminaba is a verb that was in progress, so that's why I have to use imperfecto. And comenzó a llover, llover with two L's, right? It's something, it's an action that happens and it was completed. You have to use pretérito, all right? So this action right here disrupt my walk, okay? So the action that is disrupting the action that is in progress have to be in pretérito, okay? All right, again, this one, the rain disrupt my walk. So this one have to be an imperfecto because I never completed. It was in progress, and this one was completed and disrupt my action. Have to be an imperfecto. Now, when you're talking about two actions and they're not disrupting each other, for example, yo acento, right? Estudiaba cuando mi hermano dormía. Okay, so these two actions are in the past, but they are not disrupting each other. Okay, so but it looks like it's in progress. So yo estudiaba, this is misspelling. Yo estudiaba, I'm going to leave the accent mark. Yo estudiaba cuando mi hermano dormía. So I was studying when my brother was sleeping. See, his sleeping did not disrupt my study, and my study did not disrupt my brother's sleep. So you don't have you know, both of them have to be an imperfecto, well, in this case, because the action, we don't know. We're missing more information here, more information there, so that's why we have an imperfecto. But it's not disrupting any action. Also, you can flip this. You don't have to always, oh, the first one is always an imperfecto and the second one in pretérito. No, because you can also flip it. Comenzó a llover cuando yo caminaba. Okay? Sorry about the accent, but it takes time. Okay. Also, I want to clarify something. I want to clarify, what is it? Location. Is location here? Location. All right, so location about something, and here describe when an event took place. So the waiting or the reception is at the Hotel Hilton. You will say, well, that's location. Yes, that's location, but be careful, because with location you have to use the verb estar, and this one you have to use the verb ser. Now, when you're talking about location of items you can touch, it have to be imperfecto. But you're talking about events, you know, events you cannot touch it. It have to be pretérito, and you have to use the verb ser. Okay, so for example, be careful, because this is very tricky. For example, I'm gonna, no accent, okay, because this is taking so long. El examen de español fue en el o en la clase de señor Penrose, right? So I'm talking about the event. My exam, you took my exam in Senor Penrose class, all right? So we're talking about the event. The event took place in his room. So you have to use the verb ser in past tense, and it's pretérito, because we are describing where event took place. Now, when I say los exámenes estaban en el escritorio de la señora Blonde. So here we're talking about location of the paper, okay? The something that you can touch. So you have to use imperfecto because it's location, and also you have to use the verb estar. Okay, estar. Okay. And also I create something called all wept. Okay, if you remember that all wept, it will make your life a lot easier. All wept refer to imperfecto. So A means all this. H, attitude, appearance. L means location. Be careful with location, it's tricky. W, weather. Weather is tricky too, because if you say exactly when it was raining, it's pretérito. But if you don't say, it's imperfect. E, nothing, because I need to have a vowel there. P, physical condition, you have to use imperfecto. And T is time. Time, you have to use imperfecto. Okay, so you try to stay with that. That will make your life easier. If it does not apply this, then you know it's pretérito. Okay. Okie dokie. This is taking so long. I'm sorry, because this topic can be a little bit difficult. Then we're going to go to the next one. Okay, this is about conjugation, how you do imperfecto. Imperfecto is very easy. Muy fácil. So you conjugate, this is this is regular, and this is irregular. Regular, this is the endings, okay? This is the endings. As you can see, this one right here have exactly the same endings. So you pretty much have to memorize just two. These two have the same one. And then irregular, look, it's only 3 irregular. That's it, just 3 irregular verbs, ser, ir, and ver. This is how you conjugate the whole verb. This is no endings. This is how you conjugate the verb. Okay? And here I give you some, other rules, which is the same one we have in the other paper. Talk about something that was happening, again, in progress. Talk about something you used to do because it happened more than one time. Talk about age, talking about time. All right, this is just few rules, but you have all the rules in the other hands up. Okie dokie. A ver, ¿qué más? ¿Qué más? And then what is this? Oh, I believe this is the PowerPoint, which we don't need to go to the whole PowerPoint. No, we don't need the PowerPoint. That's for you. I'm not going to explain the whole PowerPoint, but I do want to go to here, to all wept. Okay, remember E stands for absolutely nothing. Just I need to have a vowel there. Okay. All right, let me know if you need help because this topic can be a little bit difficult and you will know when you are doing the activities. So when you remember, go back here and you're going to do your activities related with Unidad 1, Lección 2. Then when you finish with those activities, then you go to Unidad 2, Lección 1 and watch the video and then do the activities. All right, thank you. Talk to you